Probably like you, I have been playing a ton of the new expansion for Hearthstone, Voyage into the Sunken City, and I think I figured out what the best decks are so far. This one goes without saying. Mech Mage seems to be the most popular deck on ladder right now, and it's no surprise that this deck is extremely powerful. It turns out that Seafloor Gateway is a really good way to make an archetype work. For 3 mana to draw a mech and reduce all your mechs in your hand, this is a very powerful effect, and the reason why it works so well is because of Mecha Shark. If you get a bunch of low cost mechs, you play Mecha Shark, there is a really good chance you're just gonna win the game, or you clear your opponent's entire board, or you just do a bunch of nonsense with this card. But it starts off really strong as well with the Click Clocker, Amalgam of the Deep, followed by a Deep Run Engineer. But the top end of this deck is really good as well. Both Gaia and the Mothership allow Mech Mage to go a little bit more into the late game, and then if you need over the top damage, it turns out Fireball, like always, is really powerful. The benefit of a deck like this is that it's extremely easy to play because you play on curve, and you could probably get some really fast wins there out of nowhere, and this deck just seems really good. I'll go with the deepest. I'm probably gonna full mull for the Seafloor Gateway and maybe the Click Clocker because those are both really good. Okay, this is not the hand we're looking for if I'm being honest, but it's okay. We're fine. We're not coping. All right, we're done. I just have to live, right? If I can live, we're chilling. This works really well with this, so I kind of want to keep it for next turn. So I guess we'll start with this.
Terror, hot bucket.
Sure, I might as well just draw the card, right? Freaking Mech Mage. Dude, who plays Mech Mage? I mean, can I even win this? I have to get, no, it's too slow. I have to go for it. I just have to hope these two die. Nice, hit this. Okay, I have a dream. No, my dream failed. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's Lily game. That's game. I do have Gaia, so maybe Gaia can pull us back. But I mean, if they play literally one mech, it's just big Sag. Also, the Mothership is so good against me. It's crazy. Oh, Mike. Okay. Illegal. Yeah, and as you probably can imagine, wait, they traded? It was the only way not to lose is them trading, and they decided to, I mean, I still might be dead. It's very, okay. You get the point. Mech Mage is good. But I bet you're wondering, how do you counter Mech Mage? You counter Mech Mage with Control Warrior. I played against a lot of Mech Mages and I didn't lose a single game with this. And the reason why is because you don't really give Mech Mage a way to stay on board with a bunch of removal with cards like Shield Shatter, Brawl, Rancor, basically whatever you need. There is just so many different ways of clearing boards that Mech Mage just kind of runs out of damage by the time they actually can get to the late game. And by that time, you just take over the game. You're still running Kazakhstan as a win condition. It just felt like against a lot of aggressive decks, they just could not do anything against me. And the main benefit of Warrior compared to all the other control decks is that they can gain armor, which means it's less likely that you're just gonna die randomly from hand. Yeah, with Brawl in hand, like we're chilling. All I need is, if I could just get Shield Shatter, we're basically, ooh, 3 mana Enchanter's Flow exactly on turn 3. That's really spooky. All right, we're chilling. That's illegal. And this is why this deck absolutely demolishes this deck. Look at this. Done. Really? They played their second mech already? I can't lose then, right? Just Brawl. There's Gaia, I guess, but... Oh my god. I think Brawling's probably better. If I can, I'm gonna go coin Kazakhstan, but if I can again, just not the 4-3. They have a Gaia here. It's really spooky. So probably not, right? I'll just keep it in my hands, fine. Okay, I just need them not to have a big minion for once. Maybe, I don't know. Yo! All right, we have this into this next turn. Yeah, so let's be really good doing this. Do the same thing. If it lives, we kill that. We'll see. Dude, this is like the counter to mech mage is right here. I think this is the best answer to a lot of these aggressive decks, but unfortunately for this deck, it does get countered by another deck. Mech Paladin does a really good job of dealing with a lot of these control decks other than specifically Brawl. The thing about Mech Paladin compared to Mech Mage, for instance, is that there's a lot of Divine Shields. Just by scrolling through the list, almost every single mech in this deck has a Divine Shield. And if it doesn't have a Divine Shield, they have Bubble Bot. Now, Bubble Bot, in my opinion, is a very powerful card, and thank God they didn't give this to Mage, because otherwise that deck would be unbearable to play against. But in Mech Paladin, this card single-handedly can just win games on its own, and there's so much room to adapt to each matchup. If you're going against a slower matchup, you have the ability to actually buff your hand with Alliance Bannerman or using the Jewel Kit just to get a really beefy Divine Shield mech. If you're playing for tempo, this deck does a really good job as well, because the Divine Shield trades so favorably against other decks. And if you ever feel like you're running out of cards, Radar Detector has the potential to just give you a full hand once again, and you also generate a bunch of cards using Amalgam of the Deep and of course the Gorilla Bot. That one Annoyatron is actually going to solo this game. Like, there's nothing they could do against it. Like, it's so awkward for Warlock to do this. Now, if they have the Chum Bucket, this is going to really suck, but dude, this freaking Murloc is slapping me. This always trades, right? Bubble Bot is bubble broken. Am I right? It's over. The Bubble Bot's just gonna win on its own. This card is so good, dude. It's so nuts. Who made this? They got one buff, maybe? Two buffs is fine too, but it doesn't matter. This is so good because now we just have to do this. We do this. All this is gonna get buffed. This trades in. This probably goes phase. And we're chilling, dude. Benefit of this card too is that it draws me the Radar Detector, right? So it's so powerful. Because now I could do this. Oh my God, I could do that into this and then do this. Oh my God, it's disgusting. Really? Easy clap, dude. Mech Paladin looks good. Pirate Rogue also looks really good right now. Rogue got a bunch of really powerful cards in the Sunken City expansion, especially Swordfish, which I think it's probably gonna get nerfed in the next couple of weeks because the card is absolutely bonkers. And I'm really surprised I'm seeing a lot more Mech Mage than I am seeing Pirate Rogue, because I actually think that this deck is just better. This is obviously the more aggressive version, but if you want to put Hook Tusk in your deck, go for it. But cards like Fillet Fighter, Buccaneer help you get on board super early, and then you follow that up with the Bloodseal Raider or the Fogsail Freebooter, and then you go into amazing 3-drops like Pufferfish or Cutlass Courier, or just get the Swordfish and win the game. It's just that easy. There's not much to say here. This is a very powerful deck, and you want to play an aggressive style rogue deck, this is the one I would recommend. Again, you could slide in Hook Tusk if you want. Up to you, whatever you want to play. But this deck did really good against Mech Mage, so play it. My man just jams Pyromancer like it's absolutely nothing. What an animal. Okay. That is disgustingly good. Okay, so Swordfish is a pretty good card, because then the following turn we play that thing, we smack, and then we play double 2, and then we win the game. Okay. Just kidding. All right, what do you got? Another one? It's disgusting. How dare they do that to me? He played Murazond. Is this lethal? Mr. Smite is +6, so it's 14. Yeah, we do this. What do I do? We definitely want this, and then face, face, face. And that's the game, and that's it. That's such a powerful combo, right? Because if they clear the board here, they're just dead. It looks like I'm very curious what they do here. I think it's some value trades, are we? What is this? Oh. Oh. Wait, that's not good. That's not good for anyone. Wait. Wait, come on. Now, as much as it burns me to put this deck in the video, I didn't play this, but I went against a bunch of different quest line hunter decks, and the deck looks really powerful for what it does. It's still doing the same thing that it was doing previously, just doing a bunch of damage from hand, of course, using the quest line, getting your opponent down as fast as possible. And there are so many different options now. Barb Nets is absolutely insane for getting the quest line finished. You have the aim shot, the conch call, and the benefit of Hunter is that you don't need to win from the board. So if a Mech Mage or Paladin does get you off the board, just kill them. And it's that easy. Please don't play this deck on ladder though. The only reason I'm showcasing this is because if a lot of people play it and it's really good, maybe Blizzard will nerf it, but please don't play this, I won't like you. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching my video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I hope you enjoyed it. This is the only one I'm doing. I just thought I would share my knowledge. You look fantastic, and make sure you subscribe.